All right, welcome back to the Pack 9, where we're going to recap Week Nine's games. The Niners didn't play, they had a bye week, so that was pretty nice to sit back and relax.
Hmm.
But the Packers did play a game. It was a little bit of a heart wrenching game for Packers fans. They had a lot of opportunities, but ultimately Rodgers didn't play well. A lot of injuries, and just it was an interesting game. No one expected that outcome for sure. So I want to hear from a Packers fan. What were you thinking when you were watching this game? It was kind of crazy.
Oh, it was crazy, and uh, and yeah, like we ended with the last time. Uh, you know, your final prediction for this game was 28 to 27 Packers, right? And I was like, if it comes down to a game like that, I'm gonna have a heart attack. And no, it did not come down to a game like that. The Packers didn't even score in the first half, and the Detroit Lions barely just got in 8 points right at the end. Uh,
Yeah.
and the game was just it's so disappointing from top to bottom, man. Because even though we lost against the Bills last week, we had such a good game plan against them. They were just the better team. We were doing the things that we'd been wanting them to do the whole time, running the ball and uh, just utilizing our two greatest players. But what I didn't expect certainly was for us to literally lose 9 players during the fucking game.
Was it nine? I was gonna say there's a lot.
9. It was Rashawn Gary's out probably for the rest of the season now, which sucks.
Yeah.
DeAndre Campbell got injured. Aaron Jones got injured. Uh, Romeo Dobbs got injured on the very first play of the game.
Yeah.
It was it was just people fall and Eric Stokes got injured too. It was just like key piece after key piece going
And
out.
yeah,
And
Bakhtiari, who knows what the heck's going on with that guy?
oh, I know. It's so frustrating. Like I don't care if you're one of the best linemen in the league if you don't play.
Right. It's
Doesn't literally look like it's me right now. Uh, but all that to cap it off, right, is at the end we only need 6 points, and we have the ball. It's we just got a first down. We're at Detroit 17. There's 55 seconds on the clock, and we have two timeouts. We can still even get a first down because we're on the 17. 55 seconds is plenty of time for us to get 6 points. And all we have to do is just run the ball, right? And just make sure that we're managing this clock so that we're
yeah.
getting that first down and then leaving no time for the Lions, right? So what do we decide to do? Aaron Rodgers passing complete to Alan Lazard. Aaron Rodgers passing complete to Alan Lazard. Aaron Rodgers passing complete to Amari Rodgers. And then we take a timeout because it's fourth down, and then incomplete to Sammy Watkins. And it's so
Oh,
funny how
and that
ESPN
route.
says this too, because each one of these says deep right. So like deep right down Lazard, deep left, and that's what it looked like. It was like, why are we just throwing for the corner of the end zone with 55 seconds left on the clock? That's just
Yeah.
bonehead,
And then
right?
Sammy Watkins may have ran the wrong route or something on that last one. Like he was, I thought he
Yeah.
was.
Speaking of boneheads, man, like yeah, he's fast, but he can't catch the ball and he doesn't know how to run routes.
Yeah, so that was
He's
that was
not a good thrower.
questionable. And Rogers even had to admit too he did not play well. He had two dumb interceptions, or did he have three? I think he just had two, but he had two pretty uncharacteristic
He
throws.
had 3 interceptions
Oh
this
yeah, he
game.
ended up having
One of
three.
them hit off the helmet of a
Oh,
lineman,
that's right, that's
and
right.
yeah, but that's happened twice now, so I don't know
Hmm.
what that is.
Yeah, I
It's
think.
not like Detroit played a good game. Don't you know? Jared Goff had a QBR of 28.5,
Yeah.
and they really didn't do much. It was just us shooting ourselves in the foot over and over again with these stupid play calls. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, I don't get the whole have Rodgers throw a million times game plan. I think it's starting to get predictable. So I hope they kind of changed up, but I don't know how long Aaron Jones is going to be out. So that's a lot of injuries. That's rough. That's rough.
No, I think Aaron Jones is actually going to play this week
Oh,
against the
okay.
Cowboys. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So we'll end up having to see how the Packers will fare this week. Who do you have for your happiest fan base?
Happiest fan base. I've got the Jets. They pull off an upset against the Bills, which is one of the only great teams of football right now. And really, they're clicking, man. Zach Wilson comes out with a 76 QBR. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Carter is looking like a pretty good rushing option for them, even though they got James Robinson now, too. And then we got their defense, which is really kind of the star of the show here. Sauce Gardner's insane. CJ Mosley is insane. They've got Jamie and Sherwood and Jordan Whitehead, and like this is a pretty stout defense actually. So I think that the Jets had like a mini panic attack in the early part of this season, and now they're looking at 6-3 with a bye still ahead of them. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's kind of reminded me of that Mark Sanchez, Rex Ryan Jets, where it was like defense and run game, and so if Zach Wilson can, just play pretty decent, they could make a little playoff run. Yeah, I do like
yeah,
them. I think my happiest fan base, I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings. They almost lost
you
to
suck,
Taylor.
but that's fine.
They almost lost to Heineke and the Commanders, but they had a great fourth quarter comeback. And so I bet they're feeling pretty good. Their defense is looking good. Offense has a lot of weapons. Kirk Cousins seems to be playing well. They are actually pretty formidable and probably one of the top teams, Super Bowl contenders in the NFC.
Hey man, Vikings gonna Viking. That's all I'll say.
I'll never forget the Blair Walsh, so I'll
Yeah.
just. And then, if we're talking about the saddest fan base, who do you got this week? Or, yeah.
Unfortunately, we are the saddest fan base. And
No.
we are one of the worst teams if we're gonna play like that against the Lions, dude. We're worse than the Jets. And then, if you are a fan, what are you looking forward to the next 3 weeks? Cowboys, Titans, and Eagles? Great. Love it.
Ooh.
Gonna be
Yeah.
awesome seeing Aaron Rodgers throw a bunch of deep left incompletes to Allen Lazard.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I think though there is one team that's sadder than the Packers fan base. It's got to be the Raiders fan base. They were up. Devontae Adams had a crazy first half against the Jaguars, and they scored 20 points, and then they didn't score in the second half, and they lost to the Jaguars. And I don't know what's going on with that team. I think that is people are already giving up. My uncle's already hanging up his Raiders gear and putting on his Warriors jerseys. And
They're
so,
definitely a mess, man. And really, it just comes down to that front office at this point, man. They are just, what are they doing?
yeah, I think I saw something where it was like their first round picks of the past like 5 or 6 years. None of them are on the team, and
Oh my God.
it's just like, yeah, it's not looking good for them right now. I think
Maybe
they're
they could call up Jamarcus Russell.
yeah, maybe that's what they need. They need him, the
Yeah.
underachieving #1 pick I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
he could be their coach. It'll be like a little Jeff Saturday thing experiment.
Oh God! Yeah, we could have said the Colts also, but Raiders are honestly looking hopeless. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Well, I think that'll do it for our recap of Week 9. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you catch our our other videos previewing the games, and like and subscribe our videos, share with your friends, and we'll see you later. Take it easy.